through, but I got a vent nonetheless. And I've had some people reaching out like, yo, what'd you mean in that post earlier? For those of you that don't know, I ain't gonna make you go back and look at the post. I'll tell you what the post said. The post was, and it's because like I'm ADHD. Sometimes I'm riding around, I'm whipping in the car, and I'm thinking to myself about who I am on YouTube, my goals on YouTube, what I want to become on YouTube, what I want my channel to ultimately be. And how it's just so dope, bro, that there's certain artists out there, like shout out to an Adam Calhoun, shout out to a Hard Target, shout out to Simple Man, shout out to Dirty, shout out to like, man, I hate to fumble their names, bro, so I don't even want to go off the list of names, but just shout out to the people that keep it simple, keep it sweet. Shout out to the artists that come through and show love to the channel. Shout out to the artist Ren, that's another one. Shout out to the people that don't hate on what we do to the point where you're going to literally like within minutes, and you're underground, bro, you ain't got the big label excuse, and you just throw out the claim. Like, no, you can't profit off of my music. Dog, honestly, I don't even want to profit off of y'all's music, bro. Like, I feel like I have the type of personality and the relatability that I don't need y'all's music to make profit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of the principle. Like, I would never do that. If anybody ever uses a clip of mine or a piece of my video or whatever, bro, I ain't never gonna do nothing like that. That is lame to me, bro. Even if you're hating on me, I wouldn't do it. Because we're protected under fair use. That's a thing, man. Like, you can't, I'm not gonna go through the whole fair use talk. Y'all have all heard it before. But what did I mean in my post? Well, I'm a hip hop head. Joey Badass is lighting him up, dog. Like, and I'm gonna talk good about him in this video, but he is lighting him up over there on the West Coast, bro. Lighting him up. I would show y'all, but I'm not gonna, because I'm tired of getting them claims, man. You know what them claims do? Those claims sometimes come with a block in certain territories. You know what that does? That disrupts your algorithm. So every time that happens, every time, if I can't fix it by going through the process to dispute the claim and they take the claim down, if they don't lift that claim, I'm not in the algorithm like I'm supposed to be, like I deserve to be. So it's frustrating, man. But I will tell y'all, man, Joey Badass is lighting them up on the West Coast, boy. And they're coming one, coming all. And the one person that I thought would be able to actually do some damage was Daylight. And Daylight did put out a pretty good diss. But 2 hours later, 2 hours later, Joey dropped another one on his head top. And Joey is making hip hop music that I love. He's battling, he's doing the diss records, he's doing them fast, he's quick with it. And he's taking on, and I'll be honest with you guys, bro, I'm sick of the West Coast stuff at this point. I love Kendrick Lamar. I love what he did. I think it's amazing what he did. But all these people trying to capitalize off of Kendrick Lamar's victory, bro, I'm tired. I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of the Kendrick music at this point. If I hear Not Like Us again, I'm gonna throw up. Like, I'm done with it. So I thought that like Joey Badass in his sentiment of like y'all doing too much West Coast knob slobbing was just the illest. And I salute Joey Badass, but this is where my frustration comes in, right? I put out a video, and before it even hit 100 views on Joey, and before it even hit 100 views, I got claimed and blocked. Not just in territories outside the country, in the country, blocked in southern states for talking and commentating on the sport. That's frustrating. So I reach out, you know what I mean? And I know how to reach out to artists. I react to music. I know how to reach out to artists. I know how to get artists' attention. And I reach out, man, and just crickets, nothing. But you know what's frustrating, man, is like they act like they're too big. You know what I'm saying? You're not that big, Joey. And neither are none of these artists on the West Coast that are doing this either. Y'all all got like 400 to 500,000 subs. I've had interactions with like, shout out to ACAL. I've had interactions with artists they're famous, bro. Like, I have had interactions with people that are famous that show more love than that. I have had conversations, like I might not have a conversation with Tom, but with his team, because like I said, I know how to reach out to artists. Shout out to Lacey for putting me on to, you gotta make sure that you line yourself up with the right people. Just align yourself with the right people. So even with Tom, where I'm like, all right, hey man, you say that you're for the people, you say you're for the reactors, all my videos are getting claimed. What's up? They took care of that problem ASAP. You know what I mean? It's that simple. And it was quick. Tom is more famous than Joey Badass. Adam Calhoun is more famous than Joey Badass. So that leaves me to believe, leads me. That leads me to believe that the issue is because I'm white. It's the only thing I can think of, bro. So, like, is it because I'm white and I'm commentating on the sport? If that's the case, that's so whack to me, bro. Like, we should be moving past that at this point. I was hoping so with, like, the whole everything with the election and how it just felt like the momentum was shifting and the tides were turning. If we're still doing that in 2025, man, I know more about hip hop than you, Joey Badass. How about that? It's just frustrating, man. And I salute him. I think that he's doing an incredible job. It also goes into like the up churches too. You know what I mean? Like, forget the race thing for a second, but like just speaking on like up church. Like if I put out a up church video and I tag up church in that video, he is going to see it. It's the same with them. If I put out a video on Joey Badass and I tag Joey in it, if he has the YouTube app on his phone, my post, my comments are going to be separate from most of the other comments. There'll be a few like me, you know what I mean? Because creators have a different tab. Like I'll tell y'all like this, like when y'all comment on my videos, I see that in my comment section. When Simple Man comments on one of my videos, I see that in it's a direct notification. It's a separate place. That's how I know. If I say something and I tag you in something, I know that you see it. So don't act like you're too big. That's it. That's sickening, bro. It makes me sick to my stomach that people are like that, especially when I'm out here trying to give you flowers. I'm not even talking bad about you. Now, church, I mean, Lord have mercy, bro. I've talked a lot of smack about church. I've talked a lot about church in a negative light. I mean, and even he will comment on the video. And I will say, I got real hot with him one time because I reacted to a clip on his little podcast that he does. And when I reacted to that clip, he claimed the clip. Like, that's not even music. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna claim that? And I got hot about it and I disputed it and I sent him a message and he never responded to my message, but he did lift that claim. It took a couple of months, but he lifted it, you know? And to me, that's real. Even if you don't like church, even if you have issues with church, that was real. That was dope. What Tom does, dope. What Ren does, dope. The appreciation that they have for us is dope. Because I'm going to be real with y'all, man. It's a job. I love it, but it's a job. I have to get on here and I have to commentate about music, and I love doing it. It's my favorite part of the day other than seeing my wife and my kids. I love to commentate on the sport of hip hop. But when stuff like that happens with like Joey, nah, dog, that makes me not even want to do it. You know what I mean? It's sickening. What's up, y'all? What's up, Pam? What's up, Patrick? What's up, Clyde? Cindy? I see y'all. But nah, I just wanted to air out those grievances. And I did want to give, in spite of all of that, I do want to give Joey Badass his props because, I mean, he's on like his 6th, 7th dish right now to any and everybody that wants it can get it. And he's fast. And I just, you know, I salute it. I think it's dope. But I know that the majority of my fans don't care about it. But there is some of my fans that are here for that specific purpose. There's probably about 1,000 of y'all that want to hear my take on mainstream hip hop. You know what I mean? Probably 1,000 out of the 9,400 or whatever it is, 9,100, whatever it is. And I'm not going to do it, dude. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm not going to get Lil Bro'd. I don't need that energy, bro. Not when we're building relationships with all these people over here in this little thing of ours. So I wanted to air those grievances and just let you guys know, man, that shit, it pisses me off, man. What's up, 2 Protects 1? What's up, Robert? So 2 Protects 1 knows what I'm talking about. It's annoying. Super annoying. And it disrupts your algorithm. If it didn't disrupt my algorithm, I wouldn't care. But if you're claiming my videos and then it blocks it in specific territories, and then you won't lift the claim and you pretend like you're too big to see it, nah, bro, I ain't rolling. And that's it. That's all I got to say about it. Shout out to Joey Badass though, man. I mean, he's still doing his thing. Separate the art from the artist. It sucks when you got to do it, but sometimes you got to do it. So, all right, I'll see y'all soon, man. I'm fixing to get into Tom, how the West was won. One time for Kimberly. It's a belated birthday present. And after Tom Tuesday, there's something else I was supposed to do too. And I can't even remember. But I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, peace.